What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, and a breaking news bomber from David Ornstein today. Not directly Tottenham related, but it very well could be. So let's get into it. Regarding Antoine Semenyo, as David Ornstein says that Bournemouth may be powerless to prevent Antoine Semenyo's sale in January. Contract includes a 65 million release clause available to all clubs, but must be triggered by a set date to let Bournemouth get a replacement in on time. The release clause does apply again in the summer, but at a lower price, which is mad. So I'm guessing, if I'm going to play a guessing game, I'm just going to say the summer will be about 55 million pounds or something like that. But this is definitely well within Spurs' means and Spurs' budget, in my opinion, for the January transfer window. And it could be the possibility to get genuine quality in the January transfer window, in a position that we need as well. You know, it's always been said, oh, January is such a hard month to get genuine quality in. You know, what team wants to lose one of their biggest stars in the January transfer window? Well, here you have it from the horse's mouth from David Ornstein. They are going to be powerless because there is a release clause for any club to come in and buy Antoine Semenyo in January for £65 million. Now, if we're serious about getting genuine quality in this January transfer window, we go put that money down and ask Semenyo to make the decision and make the choice. Does he want to come to Spurs? There's also the question of other clubs as well. Other big clubs in the Premier League will definitely be interested. We all know he's an Arsenal fan. Are Arsenal going to come in? They've got, you know, I wouldn't say issues on the left-hand side, but you got Martinelli, you got Trossard. I think Semenyo is a upgrade on all of those. So if they're going to make a push for the title, do they want to, you know, look at upgrading the left-hand side? You could Liverpool. I think Liverpool, he'll definitely fit in their team, whether it's on the left-hand side or even on the right-hand side. You look at the AFCON coming up in late December and January time. Mo Salah's going to be off. He's going to be playing for Egypt at the AFCON. So they're going to need a player to carry the mantle while Salah's off. And, you know, he's at the end of his career as well. So that's a kind of succession plan, because Semenyo can play on the right as well. So Liverpool could be interested. You look at Man City. I know Jeremy Doku's having a great season so far, but he's never proved that he could provide the consistent goal contributions that maybe Antoine Semenyo is proving that he can do this season. They've got a lot of kind of young wingers, but Antoine Semenyo is kind of proven now to be better than that level, in my opinion. I know Doku, I think Doku, when you're comparing Doku to Semenyo, I think Doku probably is a better just footballer. But in terms of end product, I think Semenyo has that over him all day long. But look, regardless of the other teams, I think Spurs need to be doing the most they can to try and convince Antoine Semenyo to join Tottenham Hotspur. You're looking at, you know, we've got Mohamed Kudus. Can Mohamed Kudus, good friends of Antoine Semenyo, play in the same national team, can he do enough to convince Semenyo that Tottenham is the right place for his development? And I think if you're looking at a front three of Semenyo on the left with Odegaard coming in as well as competition for him, you're looking at the right with Kudus, with Brennan Johnson providing competition. Semenyo can play both sides as well. The number 9, I do think needs some work, but if we can get Kolo Muani playing, if we can get Dom Solanke fit, you're starting to look at a bit of a better quality in that forward line. So I think it's so important that Spurs do the most they can to try and get Antoine Semenyo in. And at 65 million, I think it's a steal in this current market with what he's produced at the Premier League so far this season. This is a player on the up. This is a player that's getting better and better and better. So Charrington, Vinay, if you're watching, go get us Semenyo, man, because I think he's a player that can really impact us in a positive way come second half of the season. And on top of that, we talk about the AFCON. We know Ghana have not qualified. So it'll be a massive plus if Spurs can get someone of Premier League proven, genuine quality out on that left-hand side who can play on the right as well. So that is the bomber for today. Antoine Semenyo has a release clause open to all clubs in the January transfer window for £65 million. And if he does choose to stay at Bournemouth for the remainder of the season, then he is going to have a release clause of less than that in the summer. But I don't know, maybe there is something in what India Kayla was saying, whether you think he's reliable or not. India Kayla did say that Antoine Semenyo wants to leave Bournemouth in January, and maybe that's why he demanded a January release clause in his contract. So watch this space, people. How long is there to go? About a month and a half to go till the January transfer window, and let's hope Spurs can do some early business, and let's hope that we're going to make a fist of getting Antoine Semenyo to the club. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think it's a realistic possibility that Spurs could bring Semenyo to the club in January? Thank you everyone for watching. Like, subscribe and comment, and as always, come on you Spurs.